For many of us in the US, we just go to the grocery store and we buy our food for the week and then we're fine. We don't know what it's like to rely on the rain to grow our crops. For those in Malawi who've been depending on the rain, they've had a hard last few years, as in 2023 we had a cyclone that took out so much of the crops. In 2024, we had a drought, and so the crops didn't grow well. Grace Chapel heard the cries of the poor and raised money to be able to provide maize and meals for the elderly in a community in south central Malawi called Nchewu.
So I want you to know this comes from Stephen's heart. This comes from some of the local missionaries that we have partnered with who are there. Whitney grew up in this church and is now there and ministering, and it comes from my heart. I just so badly want to help them in the midst of this famine so that the gospel may go out. Those that get full bellies and get fed will be able to hear the good news of Jesus Christ. You heard some of those families are only getting 3 meals a week. That's crazy.
We were able to provide meals for 150 elderly people twice a week. I've heard reports from how this has gone, and people were just so astounded that they were able to eat meat twice a week during the famine season. Today, we have our last food distribution where the elderly will all gather and share their last meal together before they go back to their farms and harvest their crops for the year.
Firstly, I am very thankful. What you have done since the beginning till now, it's been a while you've been supporting us. There are 1 or 2 things that we have learned. The Word of God has benefited us so much. And secondly, the food that you have been giving us. After we have eaten here, we were able to go to our homes. We were able to go to our farms to work. We were having strength to be able to do our work perfectly. We know this program is going to continue, but we want to assure you that this program has benefited us so much. We want to say thank you so much.
The things that we've heard from the community members are that families who were torn apart by disputes have come together because of sharing a meal together. People who believed in witchcraft have come away from their beliefs and have turned their hearts to Christ. We thank you so much for your support and for your encouragement and the way that you've heard the cries of the poor in Malawi.
I am very thankful for what has happened today. In this whole area of Sharp Valley, we are very, very thankful for what has happened. This is a very new thing that has happened in our district. Ever since I was born, nothing like this has happened. But today I am asking that what you have done for us, will you do it for others too, so that they can get the same chance?
We're so excited because as we bring our last food distribution to a close, we're getting ready to install an irrigation system where we'll be able to grow crops of fruit and vegetables and grains that would be able to sustain people during the next hunger season. We're so incredibly thankful for Grace Chapel's support and the way that you guys heard the cry of the poor and have responded. May God eternally bless all of you guys.